Let's push him. Oh! The disrespect. I didn't mean that so badly, mate. I do apologize. Oh! Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video we are going to be going over this Fortune torpedo build. Basically, I've been seeing a bunch of torpedo builds in game recently, and I figured that if anything in the game could make Fortunes, somewhat viable, it is probably going to be these movement parts. Now the reason for that is mostly because Fortune is a momentum based weapon. It is not a charge mechanic like the Doom weapons or anything like that. So the faster your build is going, the faster the Fortunes are going to be firing out, the more accurate you're going to be. And, torpedoes, if they can do anything, it's speed. They've got incredibly good acceleration, and they've got a really good overall speed. So I figured it would be a pretty good pairing. Plus, the perks work out rather well. The faster you're going with the torpedo, you're going to get that damage resist of up to 35% on the weapons, which is obviously going to help keep the Fortunes alive, because they don't have much durability base. 361 fuse is pretty small, and you need to get them really exposed. So as much damage resist on this gun is always good. For the build themselves, we're actually going to be trying out two different torpedo Fortunes today. The first one we've got is this Kensei. Basically, the idea behind this is to use the Kensei to give us additional damage just on the weapons again. So we'll get 25% from the Kensei and a 35% from the torpedoes, up to 60% on the guns. Should help keep them alive. The downsides of this build or this carbine is that in your regular driving around mode, you're not going to be going to top speed, so you're only going to be getting roughly 20% on the Fortunes. But then when you hit the perk, you're going to have a higher top speed, so you're going to get full 60% on the gun. So it'll be like 20-60, depending on where you stand. And then for the second build, we're actually going to try it with a Griffin carbine instead. I figured the Griffin's a really good choice just because Griffin has really good power. You're going to have a more consistent top speed, so you're going to have pretty much a constant 35 on these guns, and it's going to help keep you off the map, which should be really quite useful for these guys. Basically, we're just going to play this build like the ultimate hit and run. We're just going to try and get some back shots on people. I shouldn't have said that. Trying to get some side shots on people, sorry, just to cripple them as much as possible, and then basically run away, just one shot, and then run as far as possible. For the components or for the energy, that's basically all we've got to complement it. We've just got 3 weapons and a cloak, a Yeti cloak on this thing, because you don't really need reload modules before turns. We're going to be running away as soon as you get one shot off like 90% of the time anyway. So we'll jump into the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP now, just to give this a test out. I imagine this thing is going to be utter chaos to run because, torpedoes have very little control and PvP maps tend to be quite small for the most part. So, yeah, we'll jump in now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. Okay, Fortunes, please don't let me down. I would really like for this to be, viable, because it seems like so much fun. So in terms of playstyle, we are going to just be kind of like a pure hit and run as much as possible. Or more like slide about and run, I guess. Get me out of here. Sorted. Somehow I'm not dead. Even though I frontal charged the Yong. Oh, give me a break, please. Bit of a boost, please. Thank you. Alright, this guy, I want to get behind him. Yeah, that's what I want, yeah. That's exactly what I want. Right, well, the first game was a bit of a... I think it's just kind of like inherent in these movement parts. You're going to have matches that are just all over the place and just basically crazy. Like, you're bumping into stuff, the enemy's bumping into stuff, everyone's flying around. It's not controlled, let's put it that way. This guy on the left is so screwed. Let me help with that. Oh, damn. We're all happy with that shot. I'm very not happy with that shot. That was terrible. Sorry, mate. Get me out here. This guy's got some sort of verifier because he's just looking right at me, basically. Oh, there's a Mandrake. I'd rather go after that Hover, though, personally. How did you? Team? Team, please help. This guy wants me. Somehow we didn't die in our fight. Oh, 2k though. Oh, wait, he's already dead. Never mind. The damage is great. I love this. Yeah, gotta say, I am surprised we did not lose a gun in that last match. Considering we ran into about 3 or 4 different players. Hell, mate. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong button. Ah, wrong button again. Here we go, thank you. Yeah, that's a Kensei perk working for us, obviously. Like 35%, 25% damage resist. Pretty damn nice. What are you then? Oh, okay. Hello. I'm surprised you're still going, mate, honestly. Figured I'd have popped him. I should have, yeah, took my Yeti off. I always forget about that. Alright, we're just gonna chill out until the, Oh, I think we just finished off that. Come on, turn around, turn around. Alright, finally, there we go, Jesus Christ. What, mate? Oh, right, he's gone. No, he's not. Sorted. Right, well, that's a bunch of hovers done this game. Mate, if you're stripped, get out the way, please, yeah? I'm on a fortune. Right, we'll call this the last game on the Kensei then. But there are 2 problems with the Kensei that I can see. The first one is actually, weirdly, the power score. So, on a torpedo build like this, you kind of need like 4 or 5 just for security. Because they are enormous and their health isn't like that high. So, you need quite a few of them. That means your power score is going to be really high, which means that everyone around here basically has like, you know, verifiers and stuff like that. Get me out of here, please. Thank you. So the Kensei, obviously, it gets caught on a verifier a lot, which means it doesn't have like any, well, you get decloaked a lot. Another problem is that it actually feels kind of sluggish, which is strange, but when you're not in the perk mode, you don't have a whole lot of power. Come here, please. Sorry guys, I gotta kind of run around like a nut. That's kind of the job. I gotta keep remembering that Yeti, man. Jesus. Oh crap, he's gonna shoot me. I wanna push the magic. Hello, sir. Okay, nice. That's him sorted. Like, eventually, you know, they'll stop protecting the Mandrake. Okay, sorted. We got it. Good job, guys. This last guy now is on his own. Okay, on to the Griffin. Now, perks of this Griffin is that it's faster, so we're going to get a more consistent 35% damage resist on the build, which is nice. And it's got the Griffin perk, so we're not going to get picked up by any Oculuses or Verifiers. Also very nice. Please don't decloak me. There's a guy around by here. I don't know what he is, though. Hopefully he's not a destructor or something. There he is. Oh my lord, that's a lot of damage. I cannot push into that, or that's two Nemi cars, I think, or Helios's. Either way. Yeah, mate. Good damage from range, though. Get me out of here. That looked mean. The heck? Oh my god. Alright, nice. I'm gonna stick with you. Jesus. I gotta remember to keep canceling my Yeti, but I always forget. Is that guy? Okay. Sorted. Anyone else? No? Okay. Nice, good job, team. Well, you definitely notice a power difference between the Griffin and the Kensei. The Griffin moves much better. Which is very important for a build like this. That is no bueno. I am not pushing down the side of the map. Oh, mama told me we get what we deserve. That is many people. That's gonna hit someone, yeah. Oh my. Yeah, I gotta play this very sheepishly. Hey, why would you push the squall player? I mean, mate, you played with, like, you tempted fate a little too much with this one, I gotta give it to. Urgh. No, stop following the friggin' thing. This guy is so annoying. Let me go. How many times have I been Capcan this game? Nice. Ah, of course, yes. There you go. Finally got him. And I'm capcanned again. Well, that last game has got to be one of the most annoying matches of PvP I've ever played. Running this whoopee cushion of a build with very little control on a small map against a bloody capcan car. Not that this map is any better, mind. My team ain't pushing on this one. I have to go all the way around to get one tiny shot and then run away. Never mind. Mate, really. Nah, that ain't happening. This guy, though, in mid, I can get a back shot on, I think. Yes, I can. Get me out of here. That was worth the wait. Yeah. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry. I feel like this is still gonna go really badly for my team. Oh! Griffin, so they don't see me, please. Can I sneak up on this guy as well? Oh, he's AFK. Alright, well, he's stripped, sorted, run away. Damn, that was a big hit. Alright, well, you're in our keep in this match for sure. Woohoo! Alright, we'll call this last game, man. Yeah, the fortunes do feel quite good on the torpedoes. I like that. They feel better on a torpedo than I did on wheels or hovers when I tested them. And I do prefer the Griffin torpedo over a Kensei torpedo, just because the power score is so high that you need to get off the Oculus or the verifier. The only problem with this build is, like, the fortunes themselves. They still don't feel good enough. Like, it's not worth 10 energy in its current, you know, iteration. I think either make them 9 energy or give them the charge mechanic that the Dooms have. Because just making them 9 energy would be huge. You could probably run like an Aegis on most fortune builds to help keep them alive, you know? They've only got like, I think 350 Dura or something. It's mad. It's really low. And you need to keep them exposed so that you can, you know, shoot 360. Alright, let's do a drive-by, shall we? We are Griffin at the end of the day. I was waiting for him to split up a bit. Whoa, that was close. I was like, slow down, and then barbecue won't save me. Hello, mate. Get me out of here. Woohoo! That was good. Oh, hello. That hurt. Him. Still forgot to do my friggin' Yeti again, though. You think a guy who'd been around long as I have would, like, remember a Yeti? Alright. Griffin time. Barbecue, any chance you could, go away? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Master Heat. Perfect. Oh, this is bad. The destroyer guy. No, mate, I'm trying to help. Shoot low on him if you can. He's on his way out. Yes, good shot, bro. Nice. Right, and that is it for the Torpedo Fortune builds. Honestly, I really like the playstyle of these things just because of how chaotic and just maddening it is. You always feel like you're a second away from either getting a really good kill yourself or by being murdered yourself. Is one of the two. But yeah, I really did like the build, and I just think the only real downside of this thing is the weapons themselves. They do need some sort of buff because at the moment, there's not much reason to run fortunes when dooms are in the game, which is obviously a big, big problem. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.